Hello my YouTube friends, it's me, your old buddy Magnum over here at Magnum Videos. Today is New Year's Day. It's a partly cloudy, kind of overcast day. It's about 45 degrees here in Kansas City. And unfortunately we've got about a 10 to 12 mile an hour wind. But that didn't stop us. We made our second flight. So stick around and I'll show you the results. Alright, here we go. We are taking off. I am going to interrupt the Blue Danube backing track here occasionally as we go through if there's something I want to point out. I'm noticing some moray on the roof. The first film I did on the first flight, I shot it at 4K at 24 frames per second. It seemed a little over sharpened to me, and I don't have any way to unsharpen in iMovie that I know of. If anyone knows how to do that, let me know. So I thought I would drop it down to, and I went all the way down to 1080p at 60 frames per second to see if that made a difference in the sharpness. The sky is a nice blue. It's not all burned out. We don't have any ND filters on the camera lens, but I'm using auto white balance, so it did a pretty good job on that. So we're going to do a little circle around the house here, all manually, and I'm doing that intentionally to get some more familiarity with the flight controls. The next video I may just let the drone do it itself, because there's a feature where you can do a point of interest and select the house, for example, as the center point, and it will do a complete revolution around that very smoothly. But I wanted to try it this way this time. That's me in the bottom left corner there on the sidewalk with the leather bomber jacket. It's about 45 degrees. We've got about a 10 to 12 mile per hour wind. The craft was exceptionally stable even with the wind blowing like that, thanks to the gimbals. There's Miss Rosie out on the porch waving at us. It's a good shot all the way to the horizon there. At about that time, a big bird flew over. I don't know what it was. It looked like a crane or something. And I was just happy that it didn't attack the drone. Heading back to the backyard now. I'm sure this is probably about as interesting as watching paint dry, but I needed the practice, so I thought I would let you guys join me and see how we did. Plus, there was always the possibility I might crash it, and I didn't want to not film that. The windows in the house look exceptionally blue, and I think that is a reflection of the blue sky. I'm not sure, but I believe that's what's causing that. Again, very boring, I'm sure. And there's a long distance view. I think we were about over the street at that point. A few camera adjustments. I believe we had about 16 satellites that were connected at that point. The Phantom 4 system does an exceptional job of maintaining its position, and the gimbal is extraordinary as far as maintaining a relatively stable image. And we are coming in for a landing, so I will sign off of here and let you watch the rest of it. And there you have it. A little jerky, a little uncoordinated, but this little controller is going to take a little experience in order to get things smoothed out, because you've basically got 10 variables here. You've got the altitude increase and decrease. You've got a move to the left, move to the right. You've got move forward, move backward. You've got your yaw over here that turns the aircraft on its vertical axis like so, and the opposite direction. And all of that works great. And then you've got your camera angle back here, up or down. And that all works great when the aircraft is in the right attitude and flying away from you. But if you turn it around and bring it back toward you, everything other than the camera angle and the altitude is backwards. So you have to be thinking, which way is this thing faced? What is my flight path? And that way you can alter your adjustments so that it is correct and does what you want it to do. So anyway, that's it. That was flight number 2. We were out of beginner mode, and we got up probably, I don't know, maybe 150 feet, maybe a little bit more than that. I don't know. I didn't look at my altimeter on my controller when I was doing it. I was trying to concentrate on everything else and keep an eye on the aircraft. So I think it just needs a little bit more time, a little bit more experience on memorizing where everything is and what you need to do to keep it under control. So that's it for today. Happy New Year to all of you, and until I speak with you again, and even after that, you stay focused.